This is Marauders, issue number 2. I was going to begin by joking. Actually, it's issue number 3 because issue 2 happened over here in these white pages. That's not the case. The white pages were informative, but then we kind of picked up on the story. But man, this was a story within itself. Is that going to be the new trend? I'm not sure how I would feel about that if we got a whole lot of story all in writing. Like, it's not a novel. Give me some artwork to accompany the story. This story takes place before X-Force issue number 1, Professor X dying, and Pyro refers to the Five as the Five. He says, have faith in the Five, as if they can resurrect them. They need a cooler nickname. The 5 girls here, Emma Frost's children, Esme, Celeste, Sophie, Mindy, and Cindy, they're all talking to her mom like they've always been family. Same thing with X-Men. Issue number 2, you saw Rachel and you saw Nathan, Kid Cable, not my Cable. We saw them talking to Scott as if, you know, there was always a parent's relationship during their growing. No, it's only been like this last year of their life, really, since they found out. Phoenix War Song is when Greg Pak made that the case. There were more than 5. There were thousands in clones of Emma Frost back then. And same thing with Cable. He just showed up right at the end of 2018. What was that? Last year? In comic books, that's even less than that, actually. So that's when the story takes place. That's the family aspect of it. The team aspect of it was cool. Hey, you know what the secret is to teams? It's the art. So look, the colors over here, we got Pyro representing the red fire. Who's providing the fire? It's Lockheed the Dragon, Ice. Ice coming from the blue, coming from Iceman. And then we got Kate's Pride, excuse me, with her yellow. We've got Aurora Monroe filling her section. Everyone's being represented by a different color, and it's a cool team, and it pops on my pages. Kate, of course, has the best power, dancing with the man. Loved it. They're fighting against Batroc, who was in the Winter Soldier, played by Georges St. Pierre. So, yeah, all that stuff happens. He's biting her, and she explains to him, we want to hit them where it hurts. The wallet. This is my comic book. I already liked this comic book. Nothing was going to hurt me. Even knowing she'd be the Red Queen, because, spoilers, I wasn't certain, but I kind of knew she'd be the Red Queen, and it kind of killed the suspense of it. But even that didn't hurt my enjoyment of this, man. I love reading this comic and looking at her act the way that she acts. So they do land, they do get to land, and that's when Bishop gives them the bad news, and they decide to stay in Taipei and get some tattoos. What does she tattoo? Hold fast. Now, hear me out. Sliding timeline. Kate Pride's from Chicago. 2019, she's what, 22 maybe? They picked her up when she was 13, so not more than 9 years could have passed. She's a former school teacher, so she's lived a long life. But she's from Chirac. That Chief Keef era, that's her right there. The tattoo makes sense. I think the tattoo makes sense. Look at this here. This guy here. He was on posters of Powers of 10. Or was it House of X? But who the hell is he? I don't know. But he can teleport. If you know who he is and he's a character from X-Men lore, let me know. If not, I think he just debuted on that poster. And the other guy who got a tattoo was Pyro. Which is kind of necessary. If you look at his face, you don't really know it's him. It's kind of his costume that gives it away. And I like that people have distinctive faces. Like Aurora has the gray hair. She's the only one with black skin and gray hair like that. Luke Cage has got the black and the bald, right? Who else? Is there anybody else black and bald? Nah. Bishop's got his M tattoo. Like, you can look at the face. You can see Iceman's face. And everyone is very distinctive. Even Kate Pride with her Band-Aid. So to change him, to make him not look like Eddie Brock, Steve Rogers, who else is blonde? That's enough though. Those are 2 mainstays. To change the way that he's going to appear, you put that black Marauders tattoo on him. So I'm okay with that one. And yeah, we get that new ship, which looks kind of cool. The suspense was gone the next few pages to when she reveals that she is the Red Queen bitch. Women calling each other bitch. No, it's a comma bitch, actually. But that was that. Alright. It was a good comic book. I appreciated the art, of course, because the colors were on fire. And Pyro was on fire. So, with that being said, go watch one of my other comic book reviews. I put up Absolute Carnage earlier. Watch that one. Thank you, and goodbye.